Welcome in to another edition of the Sports with your man Kerry Peck. So, I'm sorry it's been so long since I put up another video, but when I tried to do it a few days ago, it was having problems, and then, you know, the weekend came into play, so anyways, alright, yeah, Super Bowl's coming up this weekend. Super excited. Two teams that I picked to be in the Super Bowl are going to the Super Bowl. My Seahawks and then the Broncos. Gonna be an interesting matchup. Not sure who's gonna win. I know who I want to win. So that's gonna be my prediction. Seahawks win because several sources that I have looked at have predicted Seahawks winning. So yeah, it's an interesting matchup between the two teams. We have, as far as quarterbacks go, we got young versus old. You know, Peyton Manning's a little bit on the older side. Russell Wilson, he's on the younger side of things. So I think that Seahawks defense is really strong, really good. Yeah, alright. Jump into some music news. Grammys were this past weekend. Haven't gotten around to watching that yet. Still on my DVR, gotta do that. Anyways, so yeah. Pete Seeger, or yeah, I think that's the guy's name. He passed away. He's famous for If I Had a Hammer, We Shall Overcome, This Land Is Your Land. So yeah, he was 94, great guy. Singer, songwriter, protest singer, songwriter. Till the day he died, actually, really, pretty much. He was involved in, you know, fighting against Vietnam, fighting for civil rights. And up last year, he was involved in the Occupy Wall Street movement. So there you go. And so at the Super Bowl halftime show, we got Bruno Mars, and he's bringing a bunch of musical groups along with him. So that should be exciting. The band Motley Crue came out with a big news conference today saying that they're going on a final tour. This is it, last tour, because they want to go out on top as Motley Crue with the 4 original members of Motley Crue, and this is it. If you're a Motley Crue fan, I know you're probably already on the internet looking for Motley Crue tour tickets. So, because all the members of the band signed a contract that says this is it, this is the final tour of Motley Crue, and that none of them can ever use Motley Crue again. So this is it. You know, unless for some reason they decide that they're going to get together, have a reunion or some dang thing, but hey, whatever, you know. Yeah, I think what would be, you know, yeah, I think, yeah, let me know what you think about that. But recently I watched the original 1933 version of King Kong on DVD that was re-released in 2005, and that's interesting. Some of the special features in there are interesting. Definitely have a look at that, because Phil Jackson, the director of the Lord of the Rings series, I do believe, he and a crew went and looked at the original footage, and they looked at the script, and they basically talked with people that were around at that time, and they said, well, how did they do this? How did they, and they deconstructed it and then reconstructed how they did everything for all the special effects in the movie. And it's interesting, RKO Studios didn't do any behind the scenes specials like the studios did back then for that movie, because the directors didn't want people finding out that the real King Kong was only an 8-foot tall figure. So they were really pioneers in stop motion animation and rear projection and layering their scenes and all so forth. So, and if you watch the DVD special features, they'll talk about how they went in, and they can tell in particular scenes how there's multiple different techniques going on to create one scene at a time. And it's all about how they edited everything together. And so, yeah, that's interesting. Definitely check it out. Let's see. Let's check it out. We got our countdown to the Olympics. We have 8 days left. That's 8 folks. And then for the FIFA World Cup coming in 2014 June in Brazil, we have 132 days, 22 hours. And then for our Super Bowl countdown, we have 2 days, 22 hours, 26 minutes, 21 seconds. So there you go. There is that. I'm going to be watching the Super Bowl down at the Salem Buffalo Wild Wings. If you're there, I'll have my Seahawks hat on, and probably have on this or one of my other flannel shirts. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But if you're there, hit me up. Yeah. If you want to hit me up on Facebook, it's Kerry Peck. That's K-E-R-I-P-E-C-K. Love to see your comments, video comments, all this great stuff. So if you show up at the Buffalo Wild Wings, I'll gladly take pictures with you, or sign something for you, or answer questions, but not too much, because I'm going to be there with family. So anyways, yeah. As a reminder, be safe, drink responsibly out there on Super Bowl Sunday, and go Seahawks. Alright, peace out.